Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Storytime. This is our last Storytime for the summer, and then we're going to be taking a little break to get ready for the school season, and then we'll jump into a new Storytime schedule starting on September 15th. So on Mondays, we'll have an all-ages Storytime that will be pre-recorded, like these Storytimes are. And then on Wednesday, we'll have a Zoom Storytime where you can join us and interact with us during Storytime. And Thursdays, we'll have a baby story time, which will also be a Zoom story time. So you can log in and interact with us, and then the parents can stay together and visit for a little while after. So hopefully that'll be a nice change for everyone and you'll enjoy it. But for today, we're gonna do a story time about frogs. And we're gonna start our story time off with the hello song. And here's how it goes. Ready? Hello, everybody, hello. Hello, everybody, hello. We're gonna read and rhyme and have a great time. Hello, everybody, hello. All right, let's say hello to all the girls. Ready? Here we go. Hello, girls, hello. Hello, girls, hello. We're gonna read and rhyme and have a great time. Hello, girls, hello. Now it's the boys' turn for their hello. Here we go. Hello, boys, hello. Hello, boys, hello. We're gonna read and rhyme and have a great time. Hello, boys, hello. Good job. All right, we're gonna start off with one of my favorite frog books. It's called The Wide-Mouthed Frog. Do you know how to make your mouth wide like this? So we might do that in the story time today a little bit. The Wide-Mouthed Frog. This story is written by Keith Faulkner and illustrated by Jonathan Lambert. The Wide-Mouthed Frog, a pop-up book. Look at that. Look at that frog. He's got a big wide mouth, doesn't he? And what's sticking out of his mouth? A big tongue. And if you look, you can see what's on that tongue. What is it? It's a fly. I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog, shooting out his long, sticky tongue. Look at that. Whoosh. As he hopped along, he met a blue feathered bird. I'm the wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wriggly worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping her pointy beak. Look at that. Snap, snap. Next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry brown mouse. I'm the wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, mouse? I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wriggling her whiskers. Look at those whiskers going. Look at that. The wide-mouthed frog was still catching flies when he saw a big green alligator. I'm the wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? I eat delicious wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing his sharp white teeth. Look at those teeth. Look at that. What do you think Frog said when he saw that? The wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and he gulped. Gulp. Then he puckered his lips up and he made his mouth as small as possible. Ooh, you don't see many of them around here now, do you? He said. And he leapt into the pond with a great big splash. Look at that, a big giant splash. Good job. That's one of my favorite frog stories. All right, something I really like to do in story time is the green frog song. So maybe you've missed that this summer since you haven't been able to be in the library for story time. So we're gonna do it together today. And one of the things you need to do is blink your eyes like this and stick out your tongue like this. Can you do that? Can you blink your eyes? And now how about this? Stick out your tongue. Good job. All right, we're gonna turn ourselves into green frogs. Went the little green frog one day. Went the little green frog. Went the little green frog one day, and the frog went. But we know frogs go na 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 na. We know frogs go na 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 na. They don't go. Good job. Now you know how to do that. We're gonna do it a little bit faster together. Are you ready? Here we go. Went the little green frog one day. Went the little green frog. Went the little green frog one day, and the frog went. But we know frogs go na 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 na. We know frogs go na 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 na. They don't go. All right, this is the last time we're gonna do it super duper fast. Are you ready to do it really fast with me? Here we go. Went the little green frog one day. Went the little green frog. Went the little green frog one day, and the frog went. But we know frogs go na 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 na. We know frogs go na 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 na. They don't go. Good job. You guys are so fun. All right, we have one more story to read today, and it is called The Pros and Cons of Being a Frog. And it's written by Sue deGennaro. All right, do you think you would like to be a frog? They're kind of green and slimy, aren't they? All right, well, let's see if the little girl in this book decides that she likes being a frog. The Pros and Cons of Being a Frog by Sue deGennaro. Camille and I are quite different. This is Camille, and this is her. Look, maybe that's why I like her so much. Sometimes people who are very different get along really well. Camille loves math so much that some days she talks only in numbers. So I've worked it out that the number 23 means yes. And the number 17 means no. And when she starts singing her 6 timetables, I know it's time for a snack. When I first met Camille, I was dressed as a cat. Dodie, her dog, would bark at me the whole way to school and the whole way home again. It was more attention than I wanted. After watching Dodie chase me day in and day out for exactly 11 days, Camille called me over and she whispered in my ear. She suggested that I try another animal. Finding the right animal wasn't easy. Look, she tried to be an alligator and a fox and a shark and also a giraffe. It was Camille who finally gave me the idea of a frog. Look at that, she's making herself a frog costume. Frogs are not solitary creatures, and I decided that I needed a friend. Camille agreed to help me. Remember, what does 23 mean? It means yes. At first, we worked together well. Camille did the measuring and I did the sewing, but putting together her costume was taking a little bit longer than I had imagined. Camille started singing her 6 timetables. What does that mean? Do you remember when she sings her 6 timetables? I was getting confused with the measurements, and Camille just wouldn't stand still. She sang her 6 timetables louder and louder, and suddenly, without thinking, I shouted, "Stop wriggling, Camille!" Oh, I bet that hurt Camille's feelings. Camille picked up her bag and her stopwatch, and she went home. She said the number 17, which means no. Without Camille, I felt all alone, so I decided to write a list. The pros and cons of being a frog. Pros. Number 1, my friend Camille gave me the idea. Number 2, I'm less likely to be chased by a dog. And number 3, being in a frog costume makes me feel brave. But the cons of being a frog are, number 1, not everyone loves wearing a frog costume as much as I do. And number 2, if you start getting bossy about your frog costume, then your friend will get up and leave. And number 3, a frog is not a solitary creature, so it's no fun for a frog if his friend gets up and leaves. I went to find Camille to tell her I was sorry. Everywhere I looked, all I could see was numbers, but no Camille. Just as I was about to give up, I heard a sound coming toward me. Flip-flap, flip-flap, flip-flap. What do you think could be that noise? What do you see coming around the corner? Look at that. It's Camille wearing her frog flip-flops. I'm sorry, I said. And Camille said number 23, which means yes. Camille and I are quite different, and that's why I like her so much. Oh. Sometimes saying you're sorry makes things all better, just like it did for them. All right, we're almost done with our story time today, but we're gonna sing our goodbye song together. So here we go. Ready? Let's find our hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands together. Clap, clap, clap your hands together. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet together. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet together. Pat, pat, pat your knees together. Pat, pat, pat your knees together. Nod, nod, nod your head together. Nod, nod, nod your head together. Wave, wave, wave goodbye together. Wave, wave, wave goodbye together. Good job. Thank you guys for joining me today. And come on into the library and visit us and bring some books home. And we'll see you soon for our next story time. Bye, everyone.